Merry Christmas! It's Christmas. It's almost Christmas. It's not Christmas already. It's almost Christmas. And guess who is so excited? Like, I don't know why I am such a baby at heart when it comes to Christmas. Forget baby at heart. I'm a baby at heart, at body, at spirit when it comes to Christmas. I love Christmas so much, and for a couple of reasons. First of all, I was a very sheltered child when I was younger, and so Christmas was that time where I got the opportunity to move around my friends, where I got a little bit of freedom. Do you understand? You know the kind of freedom I'm talking about, where your friends come over and you guys go around to each houses asking for money with your Christmas clothes. So Christmas was that period where I felt a little bit of freedom to do the things that I wanted to do. Of course, when it's not Christmas, you're not going anywhere. The door is open, nobody's stopping you. But go let them see you. I think I've just had a year. I've had a year. Just thinking in retrospect, and I really want to enjoy this Christmas as much. So I'm going to anyway, no long talk. Today I want to chat with us about Canadian traditions versus Nigerian traditions during Christmas. You can see my Christmas tree looking beautiful by my side here. I'm still putting it together, that's why I'm not showing the full tree, but I wanted us to chat on certain things. Okay, so the first thing that I want to start with, obviously, is the tree. Now, in Nigeria, when I was younger, we didn't have anything like Christmas trees. Now, I'm speaking from someone who comes from a regular income home. Like, I don't want to say middle average or low, but a regular home. During Christmas, we don't do trees. I don't think it was something that we could afford at the time, and it was not a staple during Christmas. When I was growing up, it was more of Christmas lights. There was always Christmas lights. We will tie the Christmas lights around our home, so across our door and different parts of the house. We put the lights off in that area, and it's just be blinking and shining. So Christmas lights was a thing. It was a thing. There was no Christmas in my home without Christmas lights. So if it's poor like this, I will cry. And then we'll put it around the TV. We'll put the Christmas lights, attach the Christmas lights around the TV. I remember that time we attach it around the TV just to make sure it is giving. It was always very lovely. But I think these days people are now doing more of Christmas trees, and in Canada it is Christmas trees. There are Christmas lights too everywhere in different parts of your house, but Christmas tree is a staple. Every home almost always has a Christmas tree. In Nigeria now, Christmas tree has become a thing. People are starting to get Christmas tree in their homes, and I think the reason is because, correct me if I'm wrong, this is just my personal opinion, I feel like everyone is now starting to live a social media conscious life in such a way. Not like we live for the media, but one way or the other, we are just influenced by what is trending on social media. So these days people will get trees in their sitting room, put boxes around, and just take cute pictures with their family. So it has become a thing, right? And I think that's why most people are getting trees now in their houses. The Christmas traditions then, when I was growing up, is not the same as it is right now, and that is because a lot of things are changing, and the media, the Western world, everything is sort of influencing our own traditions as Nigerians. Okay, so I think that has really influenced why our Christmas has changed. But initially, Christmas trees were not a staple, but they are now. Okay, especially in low-income homes or regular homes, people are starting to get more trees in their homes now. But it is still not a regular thing that happens in Nigeria. But in Canada, Christmas tree is a must-have. Almost every home has a Christmas tree. Okay, I particularly have two. I have this one and I have another one somewhere in the house where I adore. In fact, let's not even get into what I did this Christmas. I was so excited about this Christmas, I just can't tell you. The second thing is clothing. Now, I want to put this thing together: clothing and pictures. Now in Canada, we don't have it. They don't have a tradition of Christmas clothes, Christmas shoe, Christmas this and that. No. Because we are indoor most part of the day, so it is mostly you're spending time with your family most part of the day. There's no point dressing up, or you're not going anywhere. Do you get? And because the weather outside is cold, that's another point mixed into this. It's not a tradition. It's not something that we do, even as immigrants. It's not something that we do to say, okay, I want to buy my children Christmas clothes, I want to buy my children Christmas shoes. However, some people still chose to. Like some people is me. I buy my kids Christmas clothes and shoes. And the reason is because I like it. I like how it made me feel as a child. I looked forward to it. Like it was something that when I'm in school around that late October, November, before school vacates, when I think of my mom is going to buy me Christmas clothes and shoe, it brightens up my spirit. Like it just literally takes me from a 0 to 100. And so I just felt like, why not give your children the opportunity to feel such emotions again, and then let them decide what they want to do with it in the future. I am the parent. I buy Christmas clothes and shoe for my children. God continue to provide for me. I will continue to do it. It doesn't have to be too much. It can be something from Walmart, something small. I will buy Christmas clothes, shoes, bag, and everything for my kids. That aside, but it is not a thing that we really do here. Do you understand? It's not like a vibe here. And it is because people will not go out that day. You will not dress up on that day and go outside. So where are you now dressing to? But then in Nigeria, when I was growing up, Christmas clothes, shoe, bag, glasses, watch, it was a pair, it was a set. It came together. I know it doesn't happen anymore these days. I don't think it happens anymore these days. I don't know. But when I was a child, it was a staple. Like you had to get it. In fact, we started talking about Christmas clothes and shoes a month long before Christmas even starts to approach. Your parents started measuring your legs. They started checking your height, your space, your height, your weight, and it was different. So for Christmas, you wear a dress, and then for New Year you wear a native attire. That was how my parents used to do it for me. So for New Year, they would measure me, get a tailor to measure me and sew a native attire for me that I would wear to church, that I would wear on New Year Day. But Christmas is always a dress, a Christmas dress and a Christmas shoe, and I loved it. And I think I wanted to add pictures to it. So there's Christmas, there's Christmas clothing, and then there's pictures. I don't know who remembers this. If you guys remember, please let me know in the comments, okay? When we were younger, we used to take Christmas pictures in photo booths. Who remembers this? Or am I just recollecting wrongly? There were times where when we finish dressing up, no, it's Christmas, we'll go to those photo booths that have they will put a banner down, and then we'll stand in front of it and just take a picture with our bag and our shoes. And our parents, yes, who remembers? Our parents would hold, parents of young children will hold their children and help them stand there to take quick pictures, and they will print the pictures out. I remember I used to take pictures then every Christmas. I don't think I have those pictures anymore. I need to ask my parents. It was a thing. So those were the way we took pictures then. But these days, there's social media, there's phone, so that cancels out that experience. But I think what's trending now is the couple snuggle pictures under trees. Hey, couple snuggle pictures under trees. That's what's trending right now. As I'm talking to you, someone somewhere is already planning a bomb shoot that they're going to use to prepare us on social media. You know how they will be on those cute red outfits with their kids, or with their spouses, or with their parents, and cute boxes of gifts under the trees, and then they will take very fine pictures. It's that season again. Let me just let you know that someone somewhere is curating bastard pictures that they will use to prepare us this December. So that's a thing now, and I think it's a thing worldwide here. And even in Nigeria, pictures have become a thing. So the pictures that people take has shifted. Before, it used to be in photo booths where we go outside, take photo booths on Christmas Day. Now it is people gather together, take photo shoots, go for photo shoots with Christmas trees, maybe in their home, or not even in their home itself. Christmas trees that are in maybe photo and photography studios, and take you pictures. That is how Christmas is evolving, by the way. The next one I want to talk about is Christmas Eves and New Year Eves, the events that happen there. In Nigeria, there is that our tradition of crossover nights. They don't cross over here. No. They don't do that crossover thing here. And that is one thing that it just makes me feel like, oh no, why? I love crossover. I don't know what I love about it. The fact that I stay awake into 2024, I stay awake into the new year, or I stay awake happy, dancing, jiggy. I don't know. I just love crossovers. And that's one thing. 3 o'clock for everybody's asleep. It's in the morning around 1 to in the morning around 7, 6, 7, 8. We're not telling everybody, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year in Nigeria. 12 o'clock, everybody's already firing you. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. It's actually first to message you. Here, everybody wake up in the morning and greet you Happy New Year. I'm telling you. So that crossover feeling, I really miss crossover feeling. I miss that crossover vibe of waiting till the new year and enjoying your last moments of a particular year with your friends or with your family or with your church members, wherever it may be or whoever it is. I really feel like that's a big difference that we have there and here. And because the Western world, I think here they're not so religious as we are in Africa, because Nigeria is a very religious country. We hold our deities very strongly. On special days like that, we are all just maybe making supplications to our God, supernatural beings that we believe in, right? We're all just putting prayers to them for the year ahead. It's not really a thing here. And even if you want to do that, you do it in your home. Nobody will gather a crowd and say, okay, let's all cross over together. It's not a thing here, and that is one thing that I miss a lot. So most times you have to be in your home, watch live services from from Nigeria, or watch live broadcasts and just try and cross over when others are crossing over. And you know the bad thing about that one is you are crossing over with people that their time zone is 12. Meanwhile, I'm just 7 o'clock. So by the time I'm done shouting Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year, and I check the time, it's just 9 o'clock here. So it does not really make sense. But then that's what we do most times. We just join them to cross over, and then when we've joined them to cross over, we join them to say Happy New Year. We'll now wait for our own Happy New Year to come. So I really do miss crossovers. I love them and I miss them. The next one I want to talk about is food. Christmas food. I think there's nothing special about Christmas food though, but just the fact that it is Christmas. The fact that it is most likely going to be made with firewood. It's most likely going to be made with a bigger pot. And there's most likely going to be chicken. I think those were the things that made it special or different. And over here in Canada, I think their staple Christmas meal is turkey. So because we are multicultural here, there are several cultures, several religions. So it is hard to say this is what everybody eats. But one thing that is like a staple in almost every home is a turkey, a stuffed turkey with maybe potatoes and mashed potatoes or grilled potatoes. But turkey is almost a staple in every home during Christmas. In Nigeria, it is rice and chicken. And then one thing my parents always do then is they will now make our native food. I'm Urobo. So they will make, so I'm Urobo, but my home is both Urobo and Benin. So we will make banga and starch, and then we'll also make pounded yam and egusi soup, or pounded yam and ogbono. No way. I love Christmas. Oh Father, I wish I could relive those experiences again, even as an adult. I really wish. But anyway, that was the vibe of Christmas. But here's just turkey, same thing you eat every day, and yeah, rice, but you can't have firewood rice. Where do you want to put the firewood? Inside snow? Yeah. So that's it. That's one major difference that we have as far as food is concerned. Another important thing that we do during food time is when the food is now done and served, my mom will now put the food in like fancy dish plates and then give all of us to go and give each neighbor. That was the part I loved the most, because I think I was a people person as a child. I just did not know, or I just did not have room to exhibit it, because The moment the food starts to get ready, my spirit animal just starts to jump. I will just be so happy that, hey, I will serve food, oh, I will serve food, oh. And then my mom will now put the food in different packs and say, oh yeah, you go and give this one, you go and give that one, you go and give this one. I will go quickly so that before the next person comes, I'm already back. I'm taking the next one. It was fun. It was fun. And then they'll give you food, put money on top. Or sometimes when you drop your own food, some will now give you their own food too. So Christmas, there was a lot of food, and you get to taste different types of food. Even if it's rice and stew, it's different types of rice. That's the time. You know, normally you're not allowed to eat other people's food. Your parents will tell you, if they give you food outside, don't take. But Christmas Day, you eat everything. Your parents they'll collect, you'll bring it home. Say, Mama says, make I bring this food, come, we put the food on the table. Before my mom says, Todo, I don't chop inside. No, it was fun. It was fun. I loved it so much. But it's not really a thing here, because which neighbor do you want to go and give food? Which neighbor do you want to give food? Are you playing? They don't even eat your food. It's not a thing that we do. Even though they will not reject it, it's not just something that we're used to. So it does not happen like that. Quote me anywhere. I feel like I'll speak for Canada because this is where I've lived. When I was in Paris, they did not have this tradition. So I think it's a Canadian thing. At least I spent Christmas in Paris. I spent Christmas in Paris and Netherlands. They didn't have it like this. Canadians, I feel like they have a Christmas budget for Christmas. Because why are their Christmas designs looking like an exhibition? Don't worry. I will make a video where I'm going to walk around several homes and show you what people do during Christmas. Like, why are you trying to build a helicopter with Christmas lights? The first time I saw it, I was very confused. Like, I will see something and I'll be like, people, this is so massive. My husband will be like, hold your breath. I'm taking you to the next house. I will get to the next house and I'll be like, oh my God, this is so wild. And he will say, hold your breath. I'm taking you to the next house. And I'm like, it's a thing. Like, they go all out. At a point, I felt like these people are competing within themselves. You can't tell me anything. They are definitely competing. Because why? Why? This costs a lot. This involves a lot of work. Like, you guys they will climb up to their ceilings to do crazy things with Christmas. Man, I'm so impressed. And so this Christmas, I tried to do something. I tried to do my power can carry me. I went out to buy. My husband was shouting, Madam, you're doing too much. I'm like, I cannot be left out. Like, last Christmas, my house was looking like it was not informed. You know how the entire street is lit up with different things, and me, I'm just looking like, people didn't tell me people take this serious in this street though. I mean, you come and take it easy on me. I said, no, that's not going to happen this year. This year, no way. I am going to do, even if it's jangbajantis, I'm going to do something outside my home. Canadians take it so seriously. You guys just hold on for that video. I've made a lot of vlogs for this Christmas. Like, there's so many things that I'm doing for the first time I'm not a first time mom, but I think I'm getting into my mom element more. I'm now beginning to find the balance between being a mother and still being able to take care of yourself as a girl. I'm still a girl, please. And strike that balance. I think my first year I wasn't getting a hang of it. I was halfway disorganized because I didn't know how to like strike that balance between work, family, a child, and still be able to take care of myself, right? I think I'm getting a hang of it gradually. So this year I was able to do more for my kids, for myself, for my home, for my career, for my family. So I took this Christmas a little bit personal, and I have been making a lot of vlogs. I'm not just sure if you guys want to see it, so if you guys would like to see it, please tell me. I really want to put it out. I'm not sure you guys will like it, and I don't want to put out a video and I'll be like, maybe I should have just kept that in my drafts. I have been out and about this Christmas, and so I would like to share that if you guys would like to see it. So let me know, okay? And I'll make a video about it. The most popular Christmas song in Canada is that last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. I think that's like the major Christmas song in Canada. That's the one I hear the most. And there's Mistletoe, and then there's Mariah Carey. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. So there's that one. But in Nigeria, it is Felix Navidad. Felix Navidad. Felix Navidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.